All right. I'm telling everybody that there's a new one here. Is a new one. There. Somebody said that they'll never know. That they're never going to know my whole life or something like that. So I'm back. Yes. And when other people come back, I will finish what I was saying about my whole life, because apparently that's when it froze. And someone said, we'll never know anything about Jenny's whole life. And you know me, I'll tell you about my whole life. Try to fucking stop me. Try to stop me. Okay. Now I'm going back to my questions. Going back to the questions. Hopefully everybody's gonna find something. All right. There's a lot of questions. I'm sorry about people who... Wow. Hey, did you put a question in the question box this week? You. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not going to do this one because I think it's you. I'm not going to say. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. I'm not talking about it now.
But you brought it up.
Well, I did bring it up. No, my cell isn't bad. My cell didn't die. That's not what happened. So, I don't know. Hopefully people find their way here. Let's do how things look moving forward for the New York Rangers, because they just went into a rebuild. Let's do that. New York Rangers question. 3 cards for the New York Rangers. How do the New York Rangers look? 3 cards for the New York Rangers. Now we'll do past, present, future. That's what we're going to do. Past, present, future for the New York Rangers. All right. Yep. Okay. So, and you specifically had asked in this question about if your, like what your Scotch budget should be. First of all, just kind of hold on to your Scotch budget. Hold on to that Scotch money. Just hold on to it. Holy shit, they must be going through a rebuild because shit hit a wall for them earlier. There must have been a reason for this rebuild. I don't follow hockey, but to me, that looks like a Detroit Tigers, 2004 card. So then we've got the 3 of Wands. Kablamo, kablamo. All right, but it was reversed. So right now, at present, they are still kind of trying to, they're trying to shake things up, but not too much, and it's not working. And as a result, hold on to your Scotch money. I don't think the New York Rangers are going to do great next, or whatever the season is. Whatever the season is, I don't think the New York Rangers are going to do great. Sorry, New York Rangers. That was a burp. I don't know anything about hockey. Basically bring the place down and answer. Yeah, it looks, it doesn't look like they did very good. Like, I mean, I'm not good at sports. I don't know about sports. I know about, like, baseball and figure skating. But I'm highly critical of figure skating. How dare you? You're a terrible person. Jenny, who is awful about figure skating. What time is it? Because I don't want to, like... It's 11:17. I don't know. I'm not getting drunk from this. Well, I sure don't know. I sure don't know. Yeah, say metaphorically, because we had actually a baseball stadium burned down near us not too long ago. Tammy asked in the last chat if she wanted to know if I was going to Pride. I am not going to Pride in Grand Rapids. I'm not going to Pride anywhere. I do not like crowds. It is outside. It is hot. I worked the Pride event for the network one year. Not like worked it for the network, but I like worked a booth for somebody else at network. It was a lot of fun. It was super hot. For some reason, they were making like wood-fired fucking pizzas on like an 80 goddamn degree day in this small ass little tiny alley. That wasn't working. So no, I won't be going to Pride because I don't like crowds and I don't like being around too many people. And it's loud and it's hot. and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm not. I don't know if sangria is going to be any different. If it's going to get me drunker quicker. I got sangria because it's the first legal drink I ever had when I was in Spain and I was 15 years old. The first legal drink I ever had. And I don't think I need to drink brandy. Was sangria. I got super, 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 super drunk. And then we went back to the hotel, and the girls in the room next to us were freaking out because they thought that there was a bat in their room. And I was like, I'm going to come, and I went out and got drunk on sangria at a flamenco show. And then I went over there. I don't know why I had a shoe. No, one of them had a shoebox because they had brought their shoes packed in boxes. I was like, give me something and I'll get the bat. And so I caught this bat in this fucking shoebox. But then I look after I've caught it. It's not a fucking bat. It was a fucking moth. It was the biggest moth I'd ever seen. And it was trapped like the long way in the box. So like one point of one wing was coming out one side and one goes out the other side. And it was like beating its wings and like it's in there. It was a fucking moth, and it was bigger than a shoebox. It didn't fit in the shoebox, and I will never go back to Spain ever. Anyway, that's the story. Yeah, exactly. No me gusta, the giant fucking moth. But that happened the first night I ever had a legal drink. Oh, by the time I was 15, my mom worked third shift and left me at home alone. Oh my God. Fine, call me Steve Smith, but I'm really more like Roger. So, yeah, the car moth, when I inhaled the fucking car moth, you know what? I don't think I told this on Drunk Tarot. I think I told it on Twitter. But one time, D-Rock and I, my cousin D-Rock, were driving around in our old ass, broke ass down pickup truck. What year was that truck? You remember the blue pickup? It was like that light blue. We used to take it out in the fucking fields. It was like a pale blue. Maybe it was white. There was a fucking pickup. Anyway, it was an old fucking pickup truck. Yeah, that truck was in a Roadhouse video. It was where we were driving in the fields. But that wasn't the time the moth got me. So we're in the car. We're going to her sister Shauna's house, and like to just explain the difference between me and D-Rock and her sister Shauna. Her sister Shauna is a wonderful person, but she's always been a lot more elegant than we are, and she married into like a shit ton of money. So her sister lives in like a fucking like giant ass mansion type thing with like really tall ceilings, and everything is clean, and there are never any cobwebs, and it doesn't look like there are any children that live there, but they have 2 kids. It's just like it's like one of those houses that looks clean because there's enough room to put shit away. So we were going to her house for like a party, like a pure romance party or something. I think it was the pure romance. I think it was it. Was either that or a funeral. No, I think it was the pure romance party. I go back and forth on what it was. But we fucking went, no, the Melissa thing was the funeral, where we couldn't stop yelling Melissa at the funeral. So anyway, we went to like the fucking, party, and we stagger the shit in because I'm in the car. She starts it. She goes, you want me to turn the heater on? Because it was like springish in Michigan. And I was like, sure. Because it was chilly at night, but warm during the day. And she turned the fucking heater on in this broke down ass pickup truck. And a big ass moth shoots out of the vent that's right in front of my face. And it goes right into my mouth. Okay. And I was so surprised. I went like that, right? The moth down into my throat. Okay, I inhaled the moth, and it was still alive, and I could feel it flapping its wings and trying to get out, and I'm like, and so D-Rock is like super fucking stoned out of her mind, and she's just like kicked back, and she's like just driving down, and she's like, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm choking on a moth, I'm gonna die, and she's like, oh, that sucks, and she just keeps driving. So we get to her sister's house for this fucking, it was a pure romance party, because it was all of these like suburban moms, okay? Like all of these like like upper class suburban moms who like came to like the party and brought like little hors d'oeuvres and shit from Pinterest that they had made and brought them and like put them out. And so D-Rock, the first fucking thing she does is just head to that, where I'm staggering into this room full of rich people that I don't know. And I look like I have just returned from World War I, and I have seen everyone die from mustard gas, but I'm the one that survived because I'm like talking like this. And so I just like fucking like just stumble in like with like this like stare, just like, and everyone's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. Because eventually I didn't cough it up. I think I coughed it up a little bit and then swallowed it. And it was the worst thing that ever fucking happened. It was the worst thing that ever fucking happened to anybody. Nobody has suffered as I have suffered with that fucking moth. But yeah, it was that party. It was that party. It was not
They did not. I guess, yeah, you're right. It was not the green pickup truck then, because that was still...
No, it was the old ass one. Anyway, the point is, was it? I don't remember I don't know what trigger warning you'd put on this story. I don't know, Vor. No, it wasn't my grandpa's truck. No, it was, I don't know, it was just some weird old ass truck. They always had some weird old ass truck. So what was the other thing that happened? And the other thing, it wasn't the funeral. The funeral was
awesome.
No, it wasn't awesome because D-Rock had to like not be trying to yell Melissa in the middle of the funeral. And all we had been doing for weeks was, you remember that because you're the one that pointed out that we were going, Melissa! Like, even when we didn't realize we were doing it. And then that girl named Melissa died and we had to go to her funeral. And we had been, like, subconsciously, without realizing we were doing it, yelling Melissa. All right, show of hands. Should Mr. Jen make a Frito pie right now? Are we going to try to make love later? Because maybe we shouldn't do that full of chili. A Frito pie. All right.
Corn in it. Corn would be good on it.
No, you don't put corn in Frito pie. Frito pie is canned chili, layer of chips, layer of cheese, canned chili, layer of chips, layer of cheese. That's what Frito pie is. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Amanda, is that we want to bang. Frito. No, I mean, you can make Frito pie in the bag, but we make it in a casserole dish. Make flatulent love. Oh, man.
So comfortable.
Okay, so walking tacos. Once upon a time, we were sitting around the dinner table. My daughter was in kindergarten. That's how little she was. She was in kindergarten, and she would tell us every day like what she had for lunch because lunch was the new thing at school in kindergarten. And just before she'd gone to preschool, and it was a half day. So one day she's like, I was like, okay, well, so what did you have for lunch today? And she said, a walking taco. And I was like, what's a walking taco? And she goes, I'll go get it. It's in my pocket. And she had been carrying around the walking taco that she hadn't eaten at lunch. She put it in her coat pocket and brought it home. Oh, I'll go get it. It's in my pocket. All right. I'm going to do one reading. I'm not going to do another reading from the question box, okay? Because I'm getting zany. I swear to God, if you make a Frito pie. It's going to be closed for business. The video stopped. It's not playing anywhere. Oh, that one just popped up. So I'm just gonna do like a really quick one here. Okay. Womp womp womp. A label about possibly preventing sexy times. Yeah, really. I think they need to put a fucking warning label on 99 bananas. Will result in pregnancy. That's what's happening. I grabbed something. That's what's happening. By the way, if you haven't read Where We Land, that's what's happening in the sequel. A thing. Blade Traskett has a cousin named Joaquin Taco. No, Blade Traskett's brother, Joaquin Taco, Joaquin Taco actually lived in a commune. And that's not his given name. Joaquin Taco is not his given name. Blade Traskett, his family name is Traskett, but his name was John Traskett. It's a whole thing. You don't watch Drunk Tarot, or Fitshaced Fortuneteller, so you don't know about Blade Traskett. He's a weird money. Joaquin Taco. He had to change his name to Joaquin Taco because when he was John Traskett, he was running an unlicensed sweat lodge and he killed a bunch of people by accident. I shouldn't laugh at that because that shit happens because people are like some white guy with a ponytail is like, let me take you on a spiritual journey. Anyway, we'll do one. Oh, there's a being aware. Oh, I touched my lip. Did the thing. Okay. I'm ready to do a 3-card reading on something really, really quick. What should we do a 3-card reading on? Your butthole's not something I can do a reading on. 3-card reading on what's going to happen next week. And it's just going to be like a picture of a tornado. We know! Okay. A 3-card reading that we can all do for Eden Books. You want to know about Eden Books? Ambiguous intent. Who are you? Have I sussed out your secret behind the scenes? Eden Books is a thing. It's a new website. It's a new ebook retailer that is that so you don't have to go through Amazon. If you used to do like all romance ebooks, it was kind of the same like deal. It's like just an independent ebook retailer. You see Brownman post about it a lot. See, I thought you were Robin Crawford for a minute. I was like, oh, I know who you are now. Okay. What I'm going to what I'll do, we'll say tell us something. Tell us a 3-card reading, 3 cards for what all of us here tonight need to look out for. And this is a commonality in the coming week. Okay? We need to look out for. How about 1 card for what we need to look out for? One good thing that's going to happen for us all. And yeah, and then just another rando card. Okay. Well, it looks like things are going to be pretty good, okay? Because it's the Tower reversed. Look at those people are just going to fall straight back up into that burning building. Wait, no, that's not a great idea. Anyway, the point of the matter is the Tower reversed. We're going to avert some kind of disaster. There's going to be some kind of disaster that we're going to avert that we need to look out for opportunities to avert disaster. The Empress, the thing we need to keep in mind, creating, things like that. We all need to use our creative energy, use our nurturing energy. Maybe you need to nurture someone in your life. Maybe you need to nurture yourself. Maybe you need to do so through creation of some kind. Maybe you need to have sex with your partner even though they ate Frito pie. I know you didn't make Frito pie. I'm making fun of you. My favorite part of this is that it's very entirely possible that Wednesday is watching this on her Chromebook at her Baba's house.
Oh.
And then she'll be like, oh my God. And the final thing, everybody be careful with your money this week. Stock market's going to be volatile. It has been. I lost a lot of money. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm Jenny Trout. I didn't drink that sangria.
drank a whole bottle.
I did not drink any of the bottles. I didn't even open it because I still got distracted by the moth. Yeah. And I don't know what it is with me and bats. Somebody said, what is it with you and bats? I don't know. I even have like a bat skull in a tiny little bell jar. Bats are just my thing. Anything beautiful and light and rosy and like a princess that could possibly come into my life. Like making friends with woodland creatures, you know, like cute, like a baby deer stumbling up to me because I'm so...
You want to be friends with crows.
Pure.
That's what you want to be friends
I want to be friends with crows. You know, but any of that like cutesy shit, like bunnies and shit, they're not interested in me. They're not interested in me. So, but bats, crows, all sorts of creepy ass death shit. I have come to an understanding that death is sort of my thing. So, the other thing that I was going to tell you, because Tammy asked when the writers' meeting is, the 10th anniversary party is what is the next one. It is on next Saturday. Get in touch. If you're not, Tammy, if you're not on the loop, get on the loop. Get in touch with Bronwyn about getting on the loop because I know you joined. So, but yeah, so that's something you have to RSVP to so I can make sure to have enough food for you because Bronwyn and I are like doing this whole thing for a 10-year anniversary for our writers' meeting and they were like, you can spend this much. And we're like, we're going to spend this much. We're going to bankrupt the whole fucking organization. Anyway, I will see you all on the flip side. I guess I'll see you here next week. And I'll be tired because I will have been outside in the morning. So I will be in a great mood. But no, I will be. I'll be in a great mood. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. And then after that, the week after that, there will be no Drunk Tarot because I will be going up north. However, subscribe to my Facebook page or follow me on Facebook because when I go up north for my writer's retreat with Bronwyn, and this time it'll be with another two friends whose names I won't use on here because I don't know if they want me to use their names. But we'll be going up north, and I always like do things like Facebook Live me going across the bridge, and when weird shit happens, that kind of thing. But then I won't have internet access that night because I go out of town. We go so far up in Michigan. Like here's like, how's it going to look on there? That's not how Michigan looks. Okay. I have to do it. Well, I have to do it backwards. And then, because of the thing. So boom, see where my thumb right here is? That's where I go in Michigan. And then everything around this thumb is Lake Superior. So there's like no reception and stuff where we go. So yes, the Mackinac Bridge. The 15th is the up north. So I will be going up here on the 15th. And by the time I get up there will hopefully not be catastrophic life-claiming floods this year because nobody wants their vacation intruded upon by the National Guard. But this is... Hi, what's happening? This is where I will be. There will be no internet, so there will be 2 weeks in a row that there will be no Fitshaced Fortuneteller, and that will be because one time I'm driving up, the next time I'll be driving back, and when I get back, all I want to do is fucking sleep. I don't want to, it's nothing against you lovely people, but I'm just going to be fucking exhausted, and I'm going to have a car sunburn, and it's going to be a whole thing. But if you follow my Jenny Trout author page on Facebook, then you will probably see me pop up quite often with live stuff. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Yeah, there might be snow. There definitely might be snow when I go up there. There might still be snow when we get up there. So night, everybody, and we will see you later.